Welcome once more to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of joining my channel, I say a very big welcome. We have a lot of videos in this channel, academic videos in maths, physics, chemistry, pharmaceutical, statistics, and all have you. You have a lot of things to enjoy in this channel. Just feel free, enjoy as many as possible you want. Ask your question, comment. Please, to help the channel grow, I will appreciate it if you click subscribe, click like buttons, turn off your notification button to get more of our videos that will be posted very soon in the channel. Okay, so this day we want to discuss fish, how to prepare freshest roasted fish for your consumption, for sale, so as you get the freshest one that will give you good taste as you use it in cooking your meal. The species we want to talk about is catfish. As you can see them in the pond, enjoying, happy, dancing, swimming, the species is catfish. The pond is in many number, depending on the sizes we talk about. These are the medium sizes. We have the biggest size, we have the fingerlings, we have the small size. They are in many of these ponds. These are their fingerlings, the smallest aspect of it. It is in this pond. You can see how they crowded at the bottom of this pond. Okay, that is for this one, the fingerlings. I can't catch it self. I can't catch it because they are too clever. Okay, this is a sample of the food they eat. They even eat bread. Yes, they even eat intestine of fowls. They eat a lot. But this is the one we use to feed them, to nourish them well, and ensure that they keep living healthy. Okay, once I just throw it, you see how they are happy. They are happy because food has come. They will be fighting, struggling for the food. You understand? So that is what they eat. Now, the processes involved in processing this roasted fish are many. But for one thing, you need to catch out the one you want from the fish pond, the size you want from the fish pond. Once you catch it out, that is your first step. Then in the video, in the subsequent part of this video, as you watch it, you will see this next stage and other stage. Okay, so keep in touch with the video, be watching it as you see it. Now you can also see that these are fresh fish. You can even point the one you want, we'll kill it for you, and you prepare it as pepper soup, so you can have it as pepper soup. Okay, but for the course of this video, we want to see how you can prepare roasted fish for your family consumption, for sale, so that you have a healthy health. So remember our first stage. If I want this size, whichever size I want, I will catch it out from the fish pond. When I catch it out, see the next stage. As you can see, we have many fish ponds here. This is the first one. This is the second one. Okay. All these are fish ponds. All these are fish ponds. Okay, so all these are the fish ponds. We have them according to the sizes. The ponds for the biggest one, the ponds for the smaller one. As I said, the processes involves one, catching the fish out. Okay, we want to go and catch it out from one of the ponds here. Okay. Okay. Using the net, we are catching it out because we want to roast new ones for new customers. Okay. So we want to see the size. You can see this is the medium size. This is the medium size. That is what we want to roast now. See? I hope you can see it well. So this is another one. Another one. So we use this net to catch them out. Okay. We keep catching them out. As you are trying to catch them out, they will be running for survival, fighting for survival because they don't want to be caught, to be roasted. So they will be fighting, trying to run away. But we use our tactics to see that we'll catch it and pour it here. So this is the medium size that we want to roast. Okay. Okay. So what we are preparing in this place is fresh fish. We don't deal with dead fish. Once anyone is dead, we throw it away. We don't deal with any dead one. We make sure we prepare fresh and alive one so that you enjoy the taste very well. Okay, you can see their sizes. This is the medium size. We have big one. We have big one. Okay. 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 Okay, we are now separating it so that it goes to the next process of cutting them, killing them and cutting them with knife so that they will bleed well, and we'll cut it in pieces according to the sizes we want, depending on what the demand is. Okay, so if the customer said he wants it as a full without cutting it, maybe in a round one, we prepare it in a round way. If you want it in a cut way, we'll prepare it in a cut way, but we make sure that it's well done. Okay, you can see it. They are even hiding their face so that they will not be snapped. You can see. These smaller sizes of it, but not the fingerless, just small size of it. These medium sizes of it. Medium sizes of it. If you want the one that his head is as big as possible, we also have it. You understand? I have it in one of the ponds here. Okay. You can see the sizes. So some of them have big head with small body, while some have small body with big head. This we want to get like 20 kg to process it. 20 kg weight of fish to process it, and that is what we want to process now. We want them back on the stage of using our knife to kill them, to bleed, then cut it in pieces. The process of killing them with knife are machete so that they can bleed well. You can see them bleeding, killing them with a machete so that they can bleed well. So it is after we kill them, very well. When we are done with the killing, then we'll now cut it into pieces. So we'll bleed it, we'll kill it to bleed very well before the cutting. So we don't deal with the dead fish here, we only deal with live fish for human consumption to avoid having issues, diseases or anything like that. So anyone we kill, we remove it to be bleeding. Anyone we kill, we remove it so that we know the one we have not killed and kill it as well. Okay, you can see it live and direct. So if you want even 100 pieces of this is available, just tell us, we'll get it done for you. We don't do it here. We make sure that it is what you request that we prepare for you. This one is even dancing. I don't know whether I want to come out or what. So make sure we kill it very well. Okay, we are done with the process of killing. Kill them to bleed very well. We'll now go to the next process, next stage, which is to cut them in pieces. We are packing them together so that we can get our tray and start cutting them according to the sizes the customer requests. Okay, so whatever size you want, we'll do it. We'll wash this one before cutting it. So whatever sizes you want, we'll do it as requested. We want to also catch the smaller aspect of it because that customer requested for it. So once you catch it, we'll ensure you can see they are smaller size. This is smaller size. So the price for any of these fishes is dependent on the size and the quantity they are. Just take note of that. Not about you saying it is 10 naira, 20 naira, or what have you. You will now not consider the size and the quantity they are inside. So consider it. We'll say cut this one, and as you see in the other one, see they are trying to come out, but they can't. They can't. So we have we have plenty fish ponds here where we rear fish. We'll get any size you want, any one you want, you can get it. We are washing it. That one that fell out, we'll wash it. Wash it. Then after washing it, we'll put it with the other one so that we can cut. We're embarking on the process of cutting it. Yes, it has bleed well. So as we are cutting it, you'll be seeing the eggs as well. So after we are done with the cutting according to the size the customer requests, then we can embark on washing them well. Yes, and we wash it with salt. After washing with salt, we now embark on the process of roasting it. Anyone we finish cutting, we put it here. Anyone we finish cutting, we put it here. So that is how we'll be cutting it one after the other until we are done with the cutting. We now know that the process of cutting is done. So we now embark on washing them thoroughly. Washing them thoroughly well. After washing them thoroughly well with salt, we now arrange them on our tray. On our tray in the oven. We use charcoal to roast it, so we arrange them on our tray in the oven according to the customers who requested for it. We put them back. See the sizes of it, very big. You can see this is the last aspect of it. The last one we just cut into pieces. So as we are done with this, we wash it with salt. Wash it with salt. We have water here, so wash it with salt. After washing it with salt, we can go to the next stage of this. So in this fish, you will see some that the head will be bigger, the size will not, the body size will be smaller, or the body size will be bigger and the head will be smaller. You can see the size of each of the head of the fish. So you can see it is about to be washed, arranged well. So you put it for the oven to get roasted. Okay. Then look at it. There are many. So it's after it is now well washed, they finish roasted it, then it will be due for consumption. We are washing it to one by one to see that it's well washed, well arranged. Okay. So it is after this washing is well done, we now put it on the arrange it well and put it inside the oven so that it will be roasted very well. So many are roasted day by day. Many of these fish are roasted day by day. You have the round one, the one that is not cut into pieces. We have the round one, we have the cut one, we have the mangala one. We have it in many ways. So you can book up for yours. You can see the oven, how we arrange it in sets. Depending on the one we just put newly, you put it at the down part of it so that it will catch fire first than other one. The one that have received fire very well, we'll keep it at the uppermost part of it. You see, there are many There are as many as possible. There are as many as possible. So we we ensure that we smoke it very well, dry it very well, so as to last as long as possible and to be sweet while consuming it. This is our second oven. This one is bigger than the first one we just put fish that you just saw now. Yes, you can see the tray. You can see the tray that will arrange the fish on before packing it inside the oven. So you will now see how we'll package it for this new one, how we'll set it, and it uses charcoal as source of fire in roasting it. Okay, you see, this is intestine. Okay, we salt it first, then after salting it, we mix it well. After mixing it, we now put it inside the oven. We are now setting the oven for this one to see that we set it well. You see, these are the newer one. We put it at the down part so that it will catch fire first. Yes. After we set it, we put it inside. Then go and bring another one we just finished to roast it as well. We'll put it as well in this second part because many people locally and internationally are requesting for it. So we roast as many quantity as possible in a day to see that we meet up with the demands. So you too can also come and book up your own. You can also come and book up your own so as you join in doing this enjoyment, enjoying the freshest roasted fish so far. We produce it daily. You book up your own in the next few hours, highest a day, your own will be set. And you start the enjoyment. You can see as we are arranging it, we are making a separation because it's owned by different persons. It's owned by different persons, so as we will not do a mistake. We ensure that what you book is what you supply. We don't cheat any human being. Okay? This another one requested by another person, another client. Yes, you can see the size of that big head. That's the size of each of the head. You can now wonder the body. They are in big sizes. So we are to roast it as well in a separate way so that you can easily differentiate it. So that when the owner comes, we'll deliver as well without making mistake. Yes, we put this wire gauze to ensure that the small one can easily enter instead of falling from the hole of the net. Okay, you can see indeed that these fishes are in different sizes and in different demands. Okay, so since we have not set up the fire for this, we want to use the second tray on the top to arrange these ones you see at a point. We interchange it with the first tray so that it will catch fire very well. So we have commenced setting for the second tray. We'll set it in two badges, depending on the owners. As we set, we will be demarcating, making some demarcations So once it stays there for some time, we will bring it out, bring the first tray on, interchange the two so that the second tray on can catch fire as well. Remember, we salt this fish well so that it will give more taste to this fish. Okay, we always salt it very well, mix it with salt before putting it on this tray, right, to give it more taste as we roast it. You can see some of them have their eggs. Those that still have their eggs, we roast it with the eggs so that you enjoy both the fish and the egg as well. Yes, the eggs. Even though it is the freshest roasted fish, we don't sell it as costly as possible. We make it at affordable price. So ensure you then may contact the contact sent here to demand for yours. Now we are setting that big head on. The big head on, we are setting it. So this bigger one you are seeing, at a point we will not leave it to dry very well. We will bring it out for one kind pepper soup you will enjoy. You understand? Freshest pepper soup, not with dried roasted fish, but with mild dried one. Okay. So we do a lot of one nice spice, one nice delicious meal with anyone. If you want the one that will catch small fire, we use it to prepare pepper soup. Anyone you want, we prepare it. So we demarcated it so that at a point, one is has catch fire, the little we want, we bring it out and leave the one inside. Leave these ones inside to dry very well as roasted dry fish. Okay, so we are done with setting it. We want to close it so that it will roast well. When it's done, we'll bring out the result of what we produce so that you see how neat it will be and how sweet it will be. But for the time being, we'll also do the one of round one. You'll see the product of the round one we have roasted before this time. In the last 2 hours, the round one we just roasted. We'll also show you so that you see it as well. Fish. Okay, after 30 minutes, look at the down one is already getting dry, remaining the up one, so we'll interchange it. Okay, you can see this cut on, the cut on, okay, so this is a cut on. We set it this way, we just arrange it. Then look at where we have tied it. Look at where we have tied it, as big as possible. So you can book up your own, them for price, and tell you how much it is you bargain. These are the samples of the roasted fishes. You can see they are of different sizes. So they are already done for consumption. So you can book for your own. It's affordable, not costly. So anyone you want, you can demand, book up. You can see they are very neat and they are sweet as well. The species is catfish. That is the species, catfish. This another aspect of it. You can see this smaller than the first one. Smaller than the first one. Then this is the smaller aspect of the cut bone. Then this is smaller one as well.